Right, so here we are, the little road that takes you down to the end. There's a little place you can actually stay at, but they've put a big notice up that says cars aren't allowed past here because of falling rocks, which personally I think is a lot of bollocks. They just don't want people to drive down here because there's no falling rocks anyway. It's just a story. Because I don't know if they get too many people coming down here, or it's probably more people acting like idiots. It's not far to walk. Yeah, it's a great little spot. This, those little rocks in the, or those rocks in the boulder in the ocean there. That's a Game of Thrones location. Don't ask me what or where, but they shot something down there. So, yeah, for you Game of Thrones fans, this is a good spot to come do a Thrones tour. This is a mean little uphill for your car. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Right. So what an absolute beautiful location we are at. It's a great little spot to swim down the far end there, but we're not going to go there today. We are going to hang around right here because it's getting a bit late now. And we don't want to miss the sunset. So we are going to venture down here. Oh. Right. And I need to get, so I digress. Here's the Game of Thrones location right down the bottom here. This is where the little short nymph jumped into a boat here with a black dude, I think, or the black dude was picking him up, something like that. This is where they shot that scene. But for now, I need to get up there, I think. Oh golly. Right. What a climb. Oh, man alive. Oh crap. Okay. Let's get set up. Okay. So, what do we do first? Well, I'll get the tripod legs extended. Now the question is, how high do we want to extend our legs? So this is full length, and I would say we're about right, because we're at an incline. Right, and here's another reason why those 8-inch spikes, come on, are really, really good, because you can anchor your tripod beautifully into this really soft sand soil. And then we have our self leveler here, which will get the tripod nice and level, or tripod head nice and level. Right, so we're going to get it off auto ISO down to 100. 2.8. No, we want to be on about, oh, what are we shooting on? Oh, we're on set. Okay, always check your manual settings, because we'll keep it at f8. And of course, to remember to take that off. Right, so I have decided to move location for the simple fact that I didn't like that composition. So I've come for a composition here right on the coast, so I can see the coastline, because it will have more character and it will have more drama. So let's get the polarizing thing sorted out. Now we need to do the focusing. So I've changed for a portrait style image here, because it lends itself more to a portrait style image. It's as simple as that, really. The landscape wouldn't really work here. Well, not from where I am at the moment, anyway. Alright, so we'll drop that in at a bit of an angle. Okay, so now we are still at f11 and 3.2 seconds. Let's give that a bash and see how we go with 3.2 seconds. Oh, that was quick. Right. So 3.2. It's not long enough. And what you have to consider here is the sky is still very bright, and down here it's very dark. So you might have to do two images. As it turns out, we will not have a sunset. Like I said, the cloud bank that puts pay to everything, and there's no clouds in the sky anyway. So it's a little bit useless. So let's see. Oh, what do we have? Yeah, look, it's okay, but by no means stellar. You know, it's not a great shot at all. Yeah, it's not a great shot. I think perhaps I need to be on that boulder over there, shooting lower down. I'm not going to move now, but I think when I'm finished I'll go and have a look there. That might be a, because I have seen an image here, but I think it was taken with a drone because it's got more height to it, and it has this hill in the foreground. So I'm pretty sure that was a drone shot, because there's nothing you can get height from at the back here. So I think with those rocks in the foreground there, if I go on the other side there, it'll give the image a bit more oomph. But right here, it's okay. It's not spectacular by any means. You know, it might do well as a black and white. So let's shoot it in black and white. So that's another thing I like to do. I like to sometimes change my viewpoint to a black and white. Simply because black and white demands more attention to detail, more attention to the finer points in the photograph. So sometimes when I turn it to a black and white in the camera, I tend to see it differently. Like I'm seeing it now, it looks much better actually as a black and white than in a color. A, because there's no color in the sky, so black and white, yeah, it looks far more dramatic now. So F11, 8 seconds. Let's go 13 seconds just to, we'll go 13 seconds to give a bit more definition to the foreground so that we capture some of those details, and then if need be we can just blend in the sky with the foreground, because there's nothing really in the foreground, in the sky. Yeah, it's a bit better. Let's see. Let's zoom in. Oh yes, baby. Okay, that's looking pretty. Yeah. So that's some nice detail. So nice detail in the foreground. Let's shoot another one just for the sky. Although the sky is very dark, let me take out that filter. Yeah, so let's take out the filter and we shoot one at 5 seconds. So as you can see, you don't always have to have filters and nonsense. It does help if you have a polarizer, because you can see the detail in the ocean. But you can shoot this time of the evening and you can still do a long exposure, albeit you might have a shorter window to do that in, but that's also all right. You know, I think I'm going to call it quits now. It's 5 o'clock. Here in the north, here in the north of Ireland, when the sun goes down, it gets dark pretty quickly during winter. so the light levels are going to drop significantly now. So I don't think I'm going to shoot anymore. I've got the 2-3 images that I need. Oh. See these spikes? Brilliant. 8-inch. From AliExpress. Hard to beat. Well, folks, that is it. Another semi-successful, unsuccessful trip. Who knows how it's going to turn out, or whether this video will even make it to YouTube. As with all my others I've done, they're just pretty much sitting on a hard drive. I've done nothing with them, but nonetheless we are here. Let's go home.